In this episode, we will be discussing how to report a bad tenant. When warranted, every landlord would like to report a negative payment status or a troubling experience with regard to a recent tenant. However, contrary to the claims of many companies online, most simply cannot. Unless you have been inspected and approved as a commercial subscriber to the major credit bureaus, you cannot report any information on a tenant's credit report. This is especially true of individual landlords that operate out of their home. Your rental property's payment history cannot be reported on a tenant's Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion credit report. It's important to beware of private repositories. There are many companies claiming to accept individual landlord-tenant experiences in a privately maintained database. Unfortunately, only a few landlords ever report to them. Therefore, the majority of landlords do not rely upon private databases when screening an applicant for tenancy. And as far as the law requires, the collected data is usually not administered accurately and fairly. So is it impossible to report a bad tenant? A home-based landlord actually has only one chance of appearing on a tenant's credit report, but it involves filing a lawsuit and then winning a monetary judgment. So it's a bit of a challenge with no guarantee. You see, even though they do appear, a court can't guarantee your judgment will actually be picked up by the major credit bureaus. Regardless, this is your only chance of your experience appearing on a tenant's credit report. You may be wondering if evictions ever get reported. As far as a credit report, the only mention of an eviction record would be a monetary judgment. And while evictions themselves are reported on eviction reports, most landlords don't even bother to order them. So take tenant screening very seriously. Instead of questioning questionable solicitations about allegedly being able to report a bad tenant, focus on pre-screening each applicant the best you can before even offering a lease.